How's it going, guys? Back with another show today. Sin is joining us again today, and we are going to be finishing up Westfall. Anything new going on, Sin?
Well, not much. You know how it goes. It's always busy around here.
Yeah, always. Well, let's get going.
It'd be nice to ditch all these idiots running around dueling inside the tavern.
Yeah.
Ain't no brawl today.
Off to Westfall we go. If you guys weren't with us yesterday, we did Captain Sanders' treasure. We went treasure hunting. We went, what else did we do? We talked to a ghost and helped him with his problems. We killed a bunch of gnolls and murlocs.
Well, the gnolls had it coming for their tent and all that.
We fed the homeless. Hopefully today we get to discover what is going on in Westfall with the murders and in the Furballs murders and everything. We actually find the source today, hopefully.
This is a bit of a flight. Maybe next time we should have started in Sentinel Hill.
It used to be slower though. It's
True
faster
that.
now.
I remember when the Swift Light form could outrace one of the taxis.
Mm-hmm. It's way faster now. I remember whenever there was an add-on, you could actually see how much time you had until you landed. It was Quest Helper, part of Quest Helper. You tell a person what Quest Helper was nowadays, they won't. They'll look at you like, hey.
Yeah, because Quest Helper got wrapped into the actual game core.
It's an essential add-on to have, just like recount or details. It's details now. And then you had what else?
Is details the big one
loot.
everybody used?
Yeah, Atlas loot is a must-have. Auctionator, TSM is a must-have if you want to make gold. For me, Bagnon is an absolute freaking godsend to this game for bags.
I'm kind of happy without Bagnons. I just find it easier to sort them myself. But that's the beauty of this game. Everybody can play how they want.
And I love this new add-on I just got done downloading a couple days ago called All the Things. It's really like me being a completionist. It's really it's a nightmare, but it's fun at the same time. So
One of those things you're looking at and going, "Oh dear God, I still have all this to do."
mm-hmm. Who do we have here? Helix is one responsible for the null attacks. Kernan nods at the tower. He's inside. He's been there for days. I've been waiting for an excuse to bust him. Helix has got himself holed up inside Claven Mortwake's old tower. I won't lie to you. It's heavily guarded. I count 6 armed mercenaries just on the outside. There's no way out. You are getting inside that tower by yourself. Lucky for you, Claire and I are here. Kieran pats her sniper rifle. I'll cover your entry. Take this shrouding potion. You'll need it once you get inside. Use it as soon as you enter the tower and head upstairs. Find out what Helix is hiding up there.
Alternatively, you want to bet we could break our way in and just be done with the wall?
What's up?
Well, I guess they did make him the leech now, so I guess we better play nice.
They get sniped. Doesn't even matter.
But inside the tower.
Oh yeah. I never did this quest line, so.
So we helped the ghost, and now we're ghosts.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Return the flask, or suffer my curse. Alright, who we got here? Helix Gearbreaker. We gotta right click on our potion here. Oh wait, no. They provided the distraction I required. We continue as planned.
Take a seat.
But mistress, the admiral is... We will free the admiral during the dawning. Yes, mistress. Judgment Day is soon upon us, Helix. Call for the people. I wish to speak to them one last time before the dawning. Moonbrook, mistress. Aye, tonight. What's up with that random dinosaur head right there?
All the towers have something hanging in them. I don't know.
Really?
Probably some Blizzard artist having fun.
It's kind of cool.
Same way you can find the faces on the knoll tents.
What can I do for you?
What could possibly be going on the Moonbrook? I don't like this one a bit. I'll be filling out my report and heading back to Stormwind shortly. SI-7 must be informed of the happenings in Westfall. I would recommend you do the same and report back to Grayan.
Have a good one.
Let me throw you on follow, please.
But continuing that train of thought about the artists having fun. Back in Vanilla and through Burning Crusade, it was about halfway through Wrath. You could actually go to one of the barracks, one of the standing barracks in Elwyn Forest, and on the second floor there was a poster that had a bikini babe on it. It was just up on the wall like a painting. Then, of course, with Wrath, they ended up removing it because, can't let the artists have fun like that.
Who is this shadowy figure? We have to get to Moonbrook. We have had a camp near Moonbrook for quite some time now. One of my best soldiers works the area along with a company of Sentinel Hill troopers. Report to Captain Albert now and find out if he has any news about the happenings in Moonbrook. Another ally of mine is also at the Moonbrook Cave. His name is alias. I met alias in Northern during my time in Valgard. Excuse me. He is a wise and powerful shaman. Perhaps his abilities could help us solve the mystery.
I'm in on Messenger.
You coming?
Yeah, I'll meet you there.
Oh.
We had the flight point unlocked.
Wait, we got the flight point here? I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Jeez, man, what took so long? You still with me, boss?
Yeah, sorry. I'm doing something right now. Sorry, guys.
No worries, just didn't want you to disappear on us all.
The natives are restless. I don't know what's going on, but homeless activity in this area has quadrupled in the past 2 days. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they were planning something. We've noticed a rise in violent acts amongst the homeless of the area. Something or someone is getting them all riled up. Now, whoever is behind all this is getting more organized. Just recently, a group of thugs came through here, handing out pamphlets. Enter Moonbrook and look for evidence. Propaganda, leaflets, whatever. Bring whatever you find back to me. Maybe we can find the source through the writings.
Be careful.
The material of this bandana is identical to the material found at the Furrow murder scene. You should collect more red bandanas as evidence and return what you find to Captain Albert.
Beating up a thug, are ya?
Gotta find these pamphlets.
The informational pamphlets are in the town hall.
No, they're right here.
Well, they're in a few spots. Town hall's the quickest to get them.
Secret journal.
Yeah, the journal's in here.
I can hardly believe it. We've endured this torment for 4 long years, but soon it will be over. The Brotherhood will be reborn, and we will then wash across this land as a flood to cleanse it of its filth and corruption. A group of homeless Samaritans brutally murdered behind Furrow Farm. Witnesses state that the 4 men killed at the Furballs farm were on their way to delivering dirt pies to a shelter on the east coast when attacked. Jim Candles McCannigan, an eyewitness on the scene, had this to say. Yep, I saw the whole thing go down with my own 2 eyes. Was a male warrior. He looked like he may have been on something. He slaughtered the poor bums in broad daylight while shouting obscenities and proclaiming his love for Stormwind and King Varian Wren. I think he may have killed Louis immediately afterwards. I was too shaken up to see.
Inventory is full.
The hour of our redemption draws even closer, brothers and sisters. Tonight, we will shed the shell of our former lives and be reborn as heroes. Signed, V.
I can't carry anymore.
Give a man a tabard, and he will pledge his undying loyalty to your cause. These men are now government sheep who care not for your hardships. They wear the tabard of their leader and care only for what he desires. Signed, V. Did you kill any of them?
There's a few bodies lying around.
I need to get closer.
Done. Watch your back. Thugs and mercenaries lurk in the shadows. Any luck? V. The only V I know is Van Cleef, but he died many years ago. It looks like the meeting the shadowy figure spoke of is starting soon. The homeless are starting to mobilize. I need you to attend the rally and gather information. Go to the center of Moonbrook and listen in on the rally. Turn to me with whatever you find.
Go with Lonnie.
Red bandanas? I haven't seen a red bandana in 5 years. Could this shadowy figure be attempting to reform the Defiance Brotherhood?
Light bless you.
I think that's what she's doing. Sorry, I shouldn't ruin that for people. It's too
At this
late.
point, it's pretty
Yeah.
obvious.
Gather, brothers and sisters, come all, and listen. We are abandoned, the orphan children of Stormwind. Our king sits atop his throne, made of gold, and shrugs at our plight. Meanwhile, our children die of starvation on these very streets. His war, not ours, cost us our livelihood. We paid for the lion's victories of our blood, and the blood of our loved ones. The time has come, brothers and sisters, to stop this injustice. The government of Stormwind of the Alliance must be made accountable for what it has done to us. Today we are reborn. Today we take a stand as men and women, not nameless, faceless numbers.
I love how she stays a shadowy figure, even when she's standing on top of a haystack in broad daylight.
I know, right?
Well, I guess it is a setting sun. Excuses, excuses.
I could hear the cheers from here. It seems as if we've got a huge problem on our hands. We have to discover the identity of this shadowy menace before we enlist the aid of Stormwind. Perhaps there is another way. There is a shaman here, alias, who might be able to aid us. He is a friend of Grayan, who has recently come to Westfall to study the elemental devastation that has befallen us. Speak to Thralius and see if there is something that he can do to shed some light on the identity of the shadowy figure.
Or the Alliance.
Each day is a blessing.
Yes. Perhaps I could be of some assistance. When I was in Northern, I helped the people of Valgard uncover some of the mysteries of the Virgil by delving into the spirit world. Perhaps the same could be done here. This incense will put your body and mind in a deep meditative state. Once the trance begins, you will be pulled into the spirit world. Do not fight the trance once it has begun. Allow the spirits to show you what they know. You must leave now. Go to the Dead Mines, a place which I am told holds great significance in the history of Westfall. Once inside, use the incense. You may enter the Dead Mines through the old farmhouse. South of here, follow the homeless. Return to Grayan with your discovery.
Dionys Akar.
Dionys Akar. I don't know what that means. I have to look that up.
It's basically an. I was going to say an Eldar. It's a Draenei, blessing. Like in StarCraft, you have the Protoss say, "May Adun watch over you,"
Oh yeah.
or to put it more plainly, "May you leave in good health," or something like that.
Here's the Dead Mines. In case you guys didn't know, you can drop here and it's a shortcut. Okay, over here. What do we do with this?
You actually have to go to the dungeon.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
If you follow the homeless, some of them eventually walk their whole way from the entrance out. But yeah, you go into the dungeon and then you use the essence to see the past.
I have to read it anyways if there's not voice.
There'll be a couple things to read. It's all going to be text in the chat.
5 years ago, in the heart of the Dead Mines, There's nowhere left to hide, Van Cleef. The fires are through. We're here to finish this faceless coward. None may challenge the Brotherhood.
I love the party makeup. Just look at what they have here. Human warrior, human priest, gnome mage, dwarven rogue, and night elf hunter. Except the hunter doesn't have a pet, so talk about
Our cause is righteous. The Brotherhood.
talk about not
Hang on,
handling this right.
hang on. Yeah, he was talking. Sorry, go ahead. Victory for the Lions. Glory to Stormwind. Let us return to Sentinel Hill, allies, and inform Gran of Van Cleef's demise. Daddy? We're still in here, aren't we? Yep.
Yep.
Phew. Oh, excuse me. I hate spring. Well, no, I don't hate spring. Like the later months of spring, I don't like them because allergies.
Ah, you're allergic to a lot of this stuff, huh?
Yeah, pollen. Lapdogs, all of you. Meanwhile, our children die of starvation. Oh, okay.
Yep,
just
somebody else
means-
is doing the quest line.
I took a wrong turn. You can get really lost in this. I remember they didn't even have maps for caves. You had to find your way around. I would always minimize my map the best I could and just look and see where I haven't been before to get out. Been playing a long time, man.
It's funny, I still have the path through Dead Mines memorized.
Really? You jumped down at the bridge? That
Drop
one part?
down. Yep, drop off the bridge, shortcut down the basically ramp. Head forward, take a left, follow the straight path. Don't follow any of the branches until you can see the railing. At that point, you just want to do a U-turn to the right. Many, many times I did the Dead Mines run.
This should actually finish up Westfall, guys. Believe so.
Oh, things still need to turn to shit. You actually have to do Dead Mines.
I figured as much.
Spoilers aside, we get to watch Sentinel Hill become under attack
Safe travel.
by a whole bunch of peoples to the point where it actually is an instanced version of Sentinel Hill, and once you do the quest, you never get to go back to the nice peaceful place it is right now. Oh, this is actually the quest I was talking about. You accept the marshal's next quest, and things turn south for the town.
Alright. Sorry guys, my girlfriend's texting me right now, so that's why I'm taking breaks. Alright,
You need help?
what? Van Cleef had a daughter? I had no idea that Van Cleef had a daughter. If there was one thing that man was exceptionally skilled at, it was keeping secrets. How tragic. Poor thing witnessed a horrible act. Had I only known. What was that? Did you hear something? It seems as if the gnolls are pulling back. Where are my guards? On guard!
Be careful.
I don't like this. Stay alert. You bastards will burn for what you did. Hope? What? Hope? Is that what I was supposed to feel when I saw my father decapitated by your henchmen? Hope is a cruel joke played upon us by a harsh and uncaring world. There is no hope. There is only Vanessa. Vanessa Van Cleef. I didn't realize that Hope was Vanessa. Wow. Wow. Rise up, brotherhood. The dawning day is upon us. Tie them up. I never realized that Hope was Vanessa. Wow. Wow.
Yep. It's called a
Thank you,
Chekhov's
my
gun, my
dear.
friend.
And you, I will spare your life. You have done much to help our cause, albeit unwittingly. But the next time we meet, it will be as enemies. Just tell me one thing, Vanessa. Why did you have the Furlbros killed? I had no choice, Lieutenant. They recognized me, the only people in the world who even knew I existed. Recognized my face from when I was an infant. I took no pleasure in their deaths. Leave nothing but ashes in your wake, brothers. Burn Sentinel Hill to the ground. Get to Stormwind. Tell King Varian. Tell King Rin. Everything. Go now.
Yep.
Do we have to go to Stormwind now?
Yep.
Need something?
Hey, remember that important message we had to deliver?
Yeah.
Guess what time it is?
See you later.
Time for that.
Yep. If you don't have the Stormwind flight path, telling him you have an important message unlocks it. Mechanically, it's actually kind of interesting. The whole reason we have to go to Stormwind is to basically leave the Westfall zone. So next time we go in, we're actually instanced into the proper version that has the damaged and attacked Sentinel Hill. But that's just a little behind the scenes stuff.
I remember whenever we decapitated Van Cleef.
Yep.
Had to deliver his head to Grayson.
Yes, we did. And Cookie was the side boss.
Mm-hmm. Wish we could fly.
Yeah. Give it time. You get flying pretty damn quick.
Level 60. Ain't that quick.
Yeah, it's pretty quick compared to the old days. Not like it's that
It
expensive
was level
either.
70 back in the day. Was for me at least.
Level 70 and a whole collection of quests out.
If you didn't have a flying license, you couldn't even buy them out yet. So you had to save up for your flying license and your mount.
2,000 on the license, another 1,000 on the mount.
I remember when you couldn't even ride a Drake until you were level 80, and then they finally just made them level 60, all of them. I was kind of pissed about that. Because the first Drake you got was the bronze Drake, and calling it Strathholm.
Yep.
I will deploy a battalion of soldiers to Westfall at once. With the Defias Brotherhood reborn, an old threat to the kingdom is renewed. The Defias Brotherhood are not a force to be taken lightly. What you witnessed was the birth of a ruthless organization of criminals that will stop at nothing to see Stormwind turn to rubble. I need you to return to Sentinel Hill and let Grayan know that I am sending him troops. I hope it's not too late. I'll turn this in, and that will be it for today. The next episode
Deadmines
will
comes
be
next
Deadmines.
episode. I also love how they worked stockades into this. You know how back in Elwyn Forest, we arrested Cogger,
Yeah.
and now Vanessa is freeing other criminals. And she has her sights set on moving the Defias to attack Stormwind again.
We don't cut off her
Yeah.
head, though. I don't think. I think
No,
she kills herself.
Yeah, well, what can you do?
Dude, I got a bunch of collections. House of Rin. Wow. I got, like, House of Rin Dagger, House of Rin House. Oh, okay. That's because I get all the quest items no matter what now. You know what's funny? Before the king was killed at the beginning of Legion, he was the one that said that quest line, correct? Not Ando.
Yep. And before Varian, it was before.
King Lane.
Yeah, it's
Was
sa-
King Lane?
same.
Wait, King Lane was in Vanilla?
Yeah, Lane was the vanilla king.
Really?
And
that.
when the when the lore-wise, it regressed for Varian to take back the throne, he did so. And that was after Varian's two swords were merged back into one in Burning Crusade. And now that Varian has passed away, the quest giver for Stormwind moves on to his son. Lore-wise, I'm happy that Anduin is no longer a whiny little prissy, everybody needs to get along kid that he was in Pandaland.
What can I do for you?
5 years of work burned to the ground in 5 minutes. Damn the Defias. And this is only the beginning. We have a long, hard road ahead of us. There it is, guys. Westfall quests. There is no doubt that the Defias pose a great threat to the kingdom, but we certainly cannot enter their hideout and hope that everything will work itself out. No, an assault against the Defias is going to take time and planning. I want you to leave the logistics to me. Our kingdom has other threats that must be dealt with immediately. Travel east through Elwyn to Redridge and report to Magistrate Solomon in Lakeshire. I will call for you when we are ready to attack the Defias.
For the Alliance.
And for those of you unaware, that's just a subtle hint that you use the looking for group to find your next quest giver, to find a group to be ready to attack dead mines.
Alright, we're going to Redridge, right?
Redridge would be the next stop. We want to wrap it up in Goldshire?
Yeah.
Safe travel.
Remember back in the day when you couldn't even fly in the old world?
Oh yeah.
I remember when some smart aleck character digging around for glitches managed to find a way to get Drood Swiftflight into the old world.
Oh wow.
That was fun. We used to spend so much time just sitting at the gates of Ogrimmar, just hazing everyone. When Ogrimmar had no anti-air, it was very easy to cause a lot of trouble. Ah, you're flying all the way to the tower, are you?
Yeah, have to, yeah.
Oh, you could have landed at Goldshire.
Oh, no. I want to get this finished and start the dead mines.
Ah, alright. I'll just drive the road then.
I'll just take the flight path.
The flight path was dead. Hordes attacking Goldshire again.
Where's my new weapon? What am I doing? I should just use the heirloom.
Here, I thought you were just trying to avoid using heirlooms.
No, I'm not doing Iron Man, dude. You know what? Screw it. I don't need heirloom. Doesn't make the game fun.
Just slightly speeds up leveling and alt. Really no point to
No.
it.
The heirloom weapon doesn't have the XP increase. I'm not doing
It
the
just
flooding
keeps you from
quest.
having to get a weapon.
Wait, this ain't the one we want to go to, right? This is the hero's call. I don't want to go here.
Might as well cash it in on the way.
Nah. For another day.
For anyone wondering, Heroes Call quests are basically breadcrumb quests to lead you to the next zone that is
Yep, beginning quests.
basically your level.
Draenor had them.
They're not even a beginning quest. If you are actually leveled beyond what that zone offers, you can't even see the Heroes Call. They're just kind of a, hey, guess what? Hey, hey, pay attention. You can go here and do stuff.
Need help? Well met. Be careful.
I remember this town. Oh my gosh. This town, the boulder, you have to move the boulder. I remember this. God, this is so nostalgic. Alright. So we're going to be finishing up Westfall tomorrow with the Dead Mines after this.
King's honor, friend.
Red Ridge is awash in chaos. I heard about the Defiance making a return. Terrible news. I wish I had better news, but it would appear that Lakeshire is under attack. We are losing citizens left and right. Our own guards are spread far too thin to handle the situation. We need a hero to step up. More of our citizens go missing every day. We think the Knolls are responsible. Okay, I won't do this today. Nope. Alright.
Well, might as well just camp here. We can do a looking for groups.
Yeah. I'm gonna get the innkeeper here. Hopefully there's chairs inside here.
One would hope.
Oh, it's the same as Goldshire. Yeah.
Greetings.
Alright.
Farewell.
Yes, make it my own, ma'am. Thank you. Alright. So, what do we do today?
No, we did quite a bit.
We discovered the mysterious figure, even though we spoiled that for you a couple episodes ago, and a couple episodes ago, even more, with Chris. So, yeah,
Bonus points that you didn't know it was Hope.
obviously I was surprised that Hope is Vanessa, so, I didn't even know that.
It's too far away.
What else did we do today? Basically, just got started with the mysterious figure. Who is she? Who we killed? We eavesdropped on her and Helix Gearbreaker and the city of Moonbrook.
Just a lot of work of tailing
Excuse me.
Vanessa, finding out who she is, learning about her past, and